Hisense throws the entire industry a curveball with the Hisense U8G. That's the one that everybody is either sleeping on or buying, because I'm telling you right now, the industry doesn't know what to do with this monster. And I'm going to tell you why that is. So smack like on the video, because we're getting to the point right now. So the simple answer, its price is really good and its performance is damn near unbeatable. I've had the chance of reviewing flagship TVs, high-end TVs like the Samsung QN90B, QN90A, and the Hisense still pulled out ahead. You look at what Sony does with their X95K, the Hisense still pulls out ahead. It gets to a point where you start comparing all of these TVs and Hisense keeps pulling out ahead, and then it hits you. That's not only a sleeping giant, but that's a TV for the ages. It's a TV that constantly, every time you turn it on, will look beautiful with its over 1500 nits of peak brightness and real quantum dot color. And that's something that a lot of manufacturers can't actually say anymore, because either they use lower end quantum dot material, or they just flat out, in Sony's case, don't use it at all. And so then you get to a point where you're just sitting here in the market like, well, I've never heard of a Hisense before, but I've heard of Sony and I've heard of Samsung. I'm more comfortable with them. I don't know about the reliability of a Hisense. Well, stop. Because I tell you right now, I have been using the Hisense for well over a year now, and I've had exposure to their H9 series for years now. And I've never had any problems whatsoever with reliability. They're fantastic TVs that really hit hard. I mean, every time you look at a picture, you want to be immersed in it, you want it to grab you and to tell the story that the director intended to tell. No TV from the LED side of things does that quite as well as the Hisense does for the price point, and even well above. I found, like, you know, TVs offering or asking $3,000 literally underperform in a lot of areas. Like, they'll give you some crap brightness levels, or they won't have the full array local dimming coverage that the Hisense has. It's crazy. And when they do have like a ridiculous amount of local dimming zones, like in the mini LED TVs, like we'll find on the QN90B, they do it wrong. They have blooming issues. They have a poor native contrast that results in little small highlights like Christmas tree lights turning really white and gray, and it's splotchy and all over the place, and it destroys nighttime viewing, where Hisense has a very minimal level of that. And I'm telling you right now, I can't put it into words just like how great of a value it is that, like, they're giving you flagship performance at a budget price. And I think, frankly, yeah, it's hard to call $699 a budget price, but really, if we look at the competitors and what they're asking, it's a whole hell of a lot more. And so if we take that into consideration, that is the reason I think the Hisense U8G is just an absolute juggernaut. That, and every time I look at it, I can't help but go, wow, that's a really fetching TV. Thanks for watching the #1 brand in honesty, and until the next video, I'll see you guys later.